Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good night to my lecturer and all my fellow student. My name is Ivander Rizky Asmi, with student ID 2024-32057. I am a student at PLN Institute of Technology, majoring on Information System. Today, I will demonstrate my network security practical project regarding the implementation of firewall and access control list (ACLS). This topic is critical because in a real-world environment, a network administrator must be able to control data flow to maintenance system integrity and prevent unauthorized access. We will simulate how a security policy is applied to a router to filter specific traffic based on technical requirement. Topology and network architecture. Let's look at the topology. I have but in Cisco packet tracer, this network is divided into two main segments connected by a router. Network segment 1 consists of two hosts, PC0 with IP 192.168.1.2 and PC1 with IP 192.168.1.3. Both are connected to switch 0. Network segment 2, this is the server area containing server 0 with IP 192.168.2.2 and PC2 the connector. We are using a router with two active interface fast Ethernet 00 acts as the default gateway for the first segment with IP 192.168.1.1, while fast Ethernet 10 is the gateway for the second segment with IP 192.168.1. All devices are linked using copper strike torque cables. Basic configuration and firewall logic. The first step I took was ensuring connectivity between all devices by configuring static IP address for each host. After that, we move to the router CLA to activate the interface. It is important to understand that by default, a router will forward all packets that have a valid route. This is where the firewall comes in. A router-based firewall works by inspecting the header of every data packet that pass through it. In this lab, we are using extended ACL number 101. Unlike a standard ACL, which can only block based on the source address, an extended ACL allows use to block specific protocol and on very specific ports. In this case, port 18 for HTTP. Wait. Extended ACL 101 configuration process. Now, let's look at the technical process in the router CLA. Please pay attention to the command I am using. Access list 101, then top host 192.168.1.2 host and host 192 18. This comment specifically forbids PC0 from accessing web service on server 0. The keyword AKEY18 means we are targeting HTTP traffic. Access list 101 permit IP any. This is a crucial line. In Cisco system, there is an written rule called implicit any. This means if we don't explicitly permit the rest of the traffic, all network connection will be completely cut off. The final step is the implementation on the interface. We ask the in parameter because we want the router to inspect the packet actually as is tries to enter the router from VC0 as the direction. Verification and result analysis. Let's verify the result. First, I open the web browser on PC0 and try to access HTTP 192.168.282. The result is requires timeout. This provides or firewall police successfully blocked HTTP access from PC0. Second, I open the web browser on PC1, which is on the same network as PC0. When accessing the same IP, the Cisco Packet Tracer page open perfectly. This proves that our ACL rule is precise is only affect PC0, while other users remain unaffected. If we perform a ping test, the connection should still work because we specifically block only part 18. Okay, in conclusion, this practical project demonstrates that the synergy between firewall and ACLS can create a robust, defined, in-depth security system. Query in configuration and the administrator understanding of protocol pairs are the key factor for successful network security. That concludes my presentation. My name is Ivan Rizky Asmi. Thank you for your time and attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.